In this video, we're going over the big differences between the Samsung Galaxy A01 and the A10e. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on all the mobile technology coming out and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell to turn on post notifications so you can be alerted every time we post new videos. Today we're going to be going over the big differences between the Samsung Galaxy A01 and the A10e. Let's go ahead and jump right in. We always start with the software. Now the A01 did come out this year and the A10e came out last year, so it makes sense why the A01 has a newer version of Android 10, versus the A10e still has the Android 9 software and has not received an update. Moving on to the screen, very similar. So 5.83 inch screen on the A10e versus a 5.7 inch display on the A01. So slightly larger screen on the A10e. So basically not too much of a difference when it comes to the screen. Moving on to the cameras, this is where you're going to see a little bit of a larger difference. The A01 does have a dual camera setup on the back. So 13 megapixel as the main camera and a second camera for 5 megapixel front camera, whereas the A10e just has the 8 megapixel rear and 5 megapixel front camera. Internal memory, this is where the A10e is going to shine. It does have double the memory at 32 gigs total memory, and then for the user you're going to get about 21 gigs available for you to use for your pictures, videos, music. On the A01 you're only getting a total of 16 gigs, and after you subtract the operating system and pre-installed apps you're getting about 9.5 gigs, so you are starting off with slightly less on that A01. Battery is going to be the same. They're both going to have a 3000 milliamp battery that is not removable. RAM is going to be the same at 2 gigs. Now when it comes to the size, or excuse me, the weight, the A01 is going to be slightly lighter at 5.29 ounces. But honestly, when you hold both these phones, they really don't feel that different. But obviously, based on the numbers, the A01 slightly takes it there. In terms of extra features, you're not getting too much on these phones. They're both going to have a facial recognition sensor, which you can use to unlock the phone with your face. They're both going to have a max power saving mode, which is a special setting you can put the phone in that will make the phone last over a couple of days if you need it to at most. And the A01 does have a new Samsung feature called focus mode, which is great for when you're working. You can have the phone go into a setting where it only gives you access to the most important apps and makes all the other apps off limits so you can focus on the work you need to do. So anyway guys, this has been our spec comparison, just putting these two phones side by side. The A10e was a really popular phone of 2019 and the A01 looks to be a similar model for 2020, but I want to point this out. The A01 is not an upgrade. Hopefully you can see it based on the specs. The A01 is not the upgrade or newer version of the A10e. They're sort of in different categories, but a lot of people have been asking about these two phones. So the A01, in my opinion, is Samsung's replacement for the J2 series, which much smaller screen, and it was sort of their really entry-level budget phone of 2019. This is going to be their next level up, so you got a much larger screen but still very basic specs. So if you have an A10e, I would definitely tell you do not look at the A01 as an upgrade. Look at the A11 or the A21 potentially. These phones are not really in the same category, but they look similar, so I felt the need to put them side by side for you guys. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Hope you did find the video helpful. Make sure you like, favorite, and share if it was helpful. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Take care, and as always, have a good one.